What's good, everybody? This is Ace of all trades here with the game Illuminaughty. We are back for another Dragon Ball Super episode review. This time around, we have episode 115, Goku versus Kefla, Super Saiyan Blue defeated. And we have a special guest for on this podcast this time with the Dragon Ball Super. But before we introduce the special guest, say what's up, Jojo.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
All right, now this guy here, we've met him at E3, and he's been a cool homie and friend ever since then. You guys might have caught him sometimes on the live streams, or we may have hosted him. He goes by Data Dave. Say what's up, Dave.
Yo, what's up, guys?
All right, true. So, Dave, since you are the guest, let us know, what were your initial thoughts of episode 115 for Dragon Ball Super?
Man, that was probably one of the best episodes to me so far.
Really?
Yeah, I've really been liking Kefla, if that pronouncing it right.
Yeah,
I've really been liking I'm liking her a lot. The references to Brawly early on, and honestly, I've really been enjoying the fight between her and Goku. I really like that they did the fusion. That wasn't expected for me.
Gotcha. Now, are you like a huge like Dragon Ball fan? Like, have you been like watching Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball since like when it first started and everything, or is this something you kind of just started picking up like later on in life, or were you like always like a kind of a Dragon Ball Z fan?
I was always a Dragon Ball Z fan. I've liked Dragon Ball the original more though.
Okay, cool. Jojo, your thoughts?
It was a decent episode. The fight scenes between Goku and Kefla was done nicely, so I can appreciate that.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was pretty cool to see this fusion between Khalifa and Kale, and then them forming Kefla, and then after in episode 114 they showed a cutscene where they get the Porta earrings from Champa. Now, I watched the video. I watched it a couple of times, and I've gone through and seen different people's comments and everything along those lines. And as much as everybody may have thought that's pretty cool, like we got, not only do we have the first pair of women Super Saiyans, but we also have the first pair of we have the first fusion between women Super Saiyans. But a lot of people are having a major issue, and this is something that's been going on with Dragon Ball Super for the longest, with the power levels. Now, people were having issue with base Kefla can basically have the power of Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan Blue. So what were your guys' thoughts about that? Jojo, you first.
So I gave up on the whole power scaling thing a while back. Like at this point, trying to think about power scaling on Dragon Ball is just kind of pointless now, because everything's been so fluctuated that like it's kind of hard to like pinpoint what can face what now. But in this case, Protora Fusion is really one of the strongest fusions you can do, so I can understand it being pretty strong against Goku. And plus, Goku hasn't fully recovered anyway, so.
Well, we thought that, but no, we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Your opinion about that, Dave?
Yeah, the power level's been kind of strange to me. Like, it was cool when they were both Super Saiyan 2 early on, when he was fighting Caulifla. But once they fused, it was like, okay, she can handle, Super Saiyan God King Kai, form. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know about that. That was a stretch for me.
Yeah. So basically, and I saw this one comment on one of the videos I was looking at, and it actually made me think, like, so is Zamasu and Super, well, I don't know if we're calling it Super Saiyan Kefla, are they on the same power level scale? Because like when Vegeta and Goku formed the Porta fusion and they were Super Saiyan Blue, they were having some difficulties even going against Zamasu. So I'm wondering if Kefla are on the same power level. I don't know. I'm all over the place when it comes to the power level now with Super. I don't really like. I'm like JoJo said. Like I really have given up on that too. But just because I've given up doesn't mean it doesn't make me cringe when I see something like that, because it seems like they really are killing it. Like I get it. Like Super Saiyan Blue is supposed to be perfect chi, and that's why when people try to feel their energy or try to gauge it, they can't, because it's on a godlike level. But even then, it just seems like, all right, Super, like, what are you guys doing? Like, do you guys even care anymore? Like, I would love to actually like hear an interview from the writers and creators of Dragon Ball Super, and just to hear their thought process about power level and what they actually thought, because it's just all over the place. But anyway, so the episode, we had Super Saiyan Guy Goku being pushed back by Kefla, and you know, she was basically giving him the business, as we already saw from the previous episode in episode 114 towards the end. And she was just too fast and just too quick for him. So of course Champa's cheering Kefla on, like, oh, we can actually do this and everything along those lines. And then it's funny because Zeno actually approves, and we kind of knew this was going to happen. He's amazed by it. He's not going to be like, no, it's not approved. And then the Grand Prix says, yes, it's a Porta is it's okay. So because Beerus was like, wait, they should get disqualified. Psych. So I thought it was kind of funny how all the other gods of destructions and all the other gods were talking about, okay, we should do Porta now, we should do Porta now. And then I believe we go over to let me see, it wasn't Universe 3, I'm trying to remember, I think it was Universe 2. Yeah, it was Universe 2, because I remember that Love VS that we had to hear again, looking like, ooh, the Porta earrings are so beautiful. And they tried to do a Porta fusion, but then it just ends up being a mess. Like, what do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that'd be cool to see other Porta fusions, or you guys don't really care for that? Jojo, you first?
I kind of don't care for it, because the only sensible fusion that I could see now, given how late it is in the game, would probably be Goku and Vegeta, but they don't necessarily need the Protara to fuse anyway. So I don't really see anyone else really using it, because it just doesn't make any sense.
Gotcha. Your thoughts, Dave?
I gotta agree. Other than like Goku and Vegeta fusing, I don't really see any other characters that I would want to see fused, you know? Like, it's cool and all, but you know, I like that the other universes were like, yeah, we don't need it, so we don't have to just add in extra characters that way.
Right. I do think it's kind of funny though. They were quote unquote teasing Android 17 and Android 18 fusion using the Porta earrings. I thought that was actually kind of funny. Then somebody was like, oh, Android 35. I was like, really? That could you even imagine a fusion between those two? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. That would be interesting to see. I will say that though. That would be interesting to see. But what's up with Android 18? Like, I see that she hurt her ankle, but when did that even happen? Did they just like wrote that in real quick, or was that happening like in the background of past battles? Because she was looking kind of rough.
I don't remember. I think it might have happened during the fight with the with Universe 11, but I kind of forgot. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Same.
Gotcha. I thought it was interesting because, you know, and I saw a lot of people talk about this too, like in other videos and whatnot. Like, where are the androids at? Like, they haven't really shown the androids and anything like that for a while. So it's interesting to see what they're doing. I could tell already with Dragon Ball, with just this arc itself for the Battle of the Universes, they're gonna draw this one out for sure. Like, we only got a tease of Goku and Jiren going at it with each other. Now they're gonna go through, I feel like since it's still like the heat of the battle, they're gonna go through each universe and whatnot. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. And even past Goku and Kefla, we see more of we have Gohan, and we have Piccolo going against the other Namekians, which was kind of cool to see. I would like to see more battle with them, and I still really want to see. And this is probably just me being a little biased. I would love to see if they're really going to do justice by Gohan. I mean, it's obvious that Gohan is definitely not tracksuit Gohan, which is the worst Gohan ever in my opinion. I would put tracksuit Gohan below Saiyan Man, if we're going to be honest here. But I would like to see if they're ever going to do anything with Gohan at all. Like, I don't know. But, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that they'll do anything better with Gohan, or should I just let it go and just know that Gohan will forever just be always just made fun of from now on?
I guess I'll jump on first. I get with Gohan, the way this tournament of power is going, I don't see Gohan being a
factor,
a main role anymore. The focus has been purely on Goku and Jiren and other people from the other universes who are really powerful, and Gohan just been more of a background character like Piccolo and the androids.
Right.
I think that's just gonna be how that's just gonna go for the rest of the tournament. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of hope. I mean, I would love it to see Gohan put in some action like you would, but I don't see that happening in the near future, I would say.
Gotcha. What about you, Dave?
Yeah, I think the same. I think Gohan's really good for those side battles, side stories, work together guys, you know. I mean, he's still a leader, but Goku is the focus.
Yeah.
But I don't see him powering up.
Right. So towards the end of the episode, Kefla gets excited because Goku finally has to go Super Saiyan God. He has to go blue, Super Saiyan blue, and then she just continues to destroy him. Like, and I'm just sitting here like, wow, like she is really powerful. Like this is ridiculous. And then like we see Goku get pushed to the edge. Were you guys expecting that last hit that Kefla got onto Goku before he was about to attack? I was actually surprised about that when I think she did like an instant transmission behind Goku, and then she just hit him by surprise. I actually was surprised about that. What were your thoughts about that attack, Dave?
I didn't expect it. Now, I did expect the ending a little bit. Like maybe eventually he might.
They would allude to it.
Yeah. I thought they were just gonna build it up. Like they went Super Saiyan 3. He went God, King Kai God, now Ultra. So that wasn't unexpected. But I didn't think he'd get like knocked out like that.
Right. So let's just go ahead and talk about this. Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct has been introduced back again, and we kind of knew what was going on, and also to you Dragon Ball fans out there, if you guys look at the titles for the next few episodes, you guys can see obviously. But they were alluding to it. I mean, Goku has always been a type of person that if he's able to tap into some type of power, he eventually finds it on his own. Now with Ultra Instinct this time around, it did come out of the blue, but you could kind of tell because like after that surprising hit, he goes down, and it was clear that Goku was trying to figure out how to be pushed past his limits again. And all of a sudden, as Kefla was going in for the final attack, she ends up getting ready to send out an energy blast, and then Goku just deflects the entire attack itself like it's nothing. Now a lot of people are saying this is called Ultra Instinct or Omen. What do you guys think about Ultra Instinct? Like, do you guys think that Goku has finally been able to tap into his potential when it comes to Ultra Instinct, so he can go back and forth between it? Or is it the type of transformation and that only happens when Goku has been pushed past his limits? Jojo, you first.
I'm like I said in the last review, I was pretty sure that he was gonna get pushed to Ultra Instinct. And this is his way of trying to figure out, you know, how to use it, the limitations and all that sort of stuff. So it looked like by this episode, it looked like he kind of found a key to trigger that state. It kind of looked that way, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Right.
So I think he's still in the motion of trying to figure it out, but I'm pretty sure by the fight by the fight against Jiren, he'll figure it out like before fighting Jiren probably.
Gotcha. So with Ultra Instinct being back, is Goku going to be in Ultra Instinct the rest of these episodes, or like I'm sure they're going to do some episodes where they're not focused on Goku at the moment and they're focused on like the other universes and whatnot. I mean, they got to. A universe hasn't been eliminated for a while now, and there's 19 minutes left in a Tournament of Power. So I'm interested to see how they go with this. Now that you know what, and this is something, maybe this is just me, but did it seem like Whis and Beerus were actually scared at the fact that Goku was able to tap into Ultra Instinct again? Did you guys notice that, or maybe that was just me? I don't know. I felt like they were like, whoa, wait a minute. Like Beerus almost looked mad. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Do you think there's some cause of concern, since Goku, being the mortal that he is, that he's able to tap into Ultra Instinct again? Because they already had said not even the gods, it's a difficulty to tap into that power, and maybe there's some type of concern Goku actually tapping into that power as immortal. What do you guys think?
Well, by how it sounds, achieving Ultra Instinct seems like a really difficult task, and the fact that Goku just kind of triggered it randomly, I'm pretty sure that would upset Beerus, who's been trying to do it for so long, and is unable to do it. Probably makes him a little upset.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
What about you, Dave?
Yeah, I gotta agree. I think they just didn't expect to see it so soon.
Okay.
I think they were like,
again too. Like
exactly.
Really,
like it seemed like like Jojo was saying, like it did seem like Beerus was like, wait, like he got Ultra Instinct, like then he was like, let's see what this Ultra Instinct actually has to do. Like it almost seemed like, and this is just my theory, you guys, and listening to the video, so don't get on us. It's just a theory. I felt like Beerus is like, let's see this Ultra Instinct at hand. Let's see what it can do. Maybe because Beerus is actually curious of seeing how Goku's gonna be able to use this Ultra Instinct. And if in the case of, maybe there's gonna be another matchup eventually, depending on how they write it, between Ultra Instinct Goku and Beerus. Because if this is a technique that's even hard for the gods to be able to obtain, the fact that Goku is able to obtain it, I'm sure there's some type of, like, if not fear, because Goku is clearly a great soul when it comes to wanting to help people. He's not evil, anything along those lines. But I bet it has to put some type of, like, a little bit of fear in some of the gods, because of the fact that he is able to achieve this power, something that's so difficult for them, and he's been able to tap into it twice. Like, I saw that they talked about it before when Ultra Instinct first happened with Goku, briefly or temporarily, due to the Spirit Bomb, the Universe 7 Spirit Bomb, and they talked so highly of it, but like it didn't seem like any of them had mastered it or even been able to do it themselves. So I mean, I feel like it's quite I'm quite curious to see how Ultra Instinct plays a role after the Tournament of Power, if there is anything to happen after the Tournament of Power. It's just something interesting. I mean, would you guys think that Beerus is upset about that, or do you guys just think that Beerus is just like, let's just see what happens, win this tournament, and then go from there?
So like when I'd say upset, I mean more so envious than anything else. Like,
okay.
I don't think Beerus is like necessarily worried about Goku. He's just kind of envious that Goku kind of just did it randomly without like the years of formal training that he's had with Whis.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna ask this question to Dave first. So is Vegeta getting Ultra Instinct anytime soon? Yes or no?
Man, the only way Vegeta getting Ultra Instinct is if he fuses with Goku.
Okay.
And gets like a taste of it. But I don't see him opening it up on his own.
Okay. All right. What do you think, JoJo?
Probably sometime after the Tournament of Power, I'd say.
Damn. Do you really? That would be kind of crazy battle to see Ultra Instinct Goku go against Ultra Instinct Vegeta. Well,
Yeah, yeah, because the one thing I do give Dragon Ball Super credit for is that Vegeta hasn't been downplayed the way he was like back in Dragon Ball Z during the Majin Buu saga.
right.
So he's been keeping up pretty well with Goku. So I hope they kind of keep that up and give Vegeta his credit where his credit's due.
Gotcha. That's true. So now after this episode, we got episode 116 coming back, coming up, and it's the comeback Omen, Ultra Instinct's greatest explosion. So I see people are labeling it as Ultra Instinct and then putting in quotations Omen. So this gonna be curious. I'm curious to see how that actually portrays. It looks like in the previews, Kefla is having a hard time. Obviously, if they I think, and then a lot of people said this, if Kefla was actually able to be on par with Goku at Ultra form, they couldn't deal with Super anymore, and I wouldn't be mad at them. I would feel the same way. The preview looks dope. I'm looking forward to the next episode. That one's going to be a really good episode itself. And then I feel like after that episode, afterwards, it's going to be like they're going to just do a few filler episodes with the different universes, seeing how they go, and then kind of go from there. Because all the other universes are, haven't really been getting any shine like that, because obviously they've been focused so much on Goku the entire time. And during this episode too, just wanted to mention real quick, we do see a continuing battle between Vegeta and Toppo, and I just want Vegeta to eliminate this man so much already, and I really hope that we get more of like the fight between them, and Vegeta does not end up being eliminated on some BS. Like, I am still nervous for Vegeta, because even after the Frost situation with Vegeta and trapping him, I really am nervous that Vegeta's gonna get hoed in some type of way. So I really hope that it does not happen. Like, I'm praying for it, because I really like Vegeta, and I would prefer him to, stay in the battle and like help Goku out as much as he can. And, I want to see Universe 7 prevail, because I want to see that Universe 7 Universe 6 crossover. That's all I'm gonna say. I want to see the Saiyans go to the other Saiyan planet and go from there, because I feel like that and will give so much more backstory on Califa and on Kale and Kaba. I would love to see that. But we got episode 116 coming up next. So if you guys want to be a part of a conversation like this, be sure to check out patreon.com/GIupdates. We have a whole bunch of awesome tiers where you can be part of discussions just like this and other series that we have on the GI channel. We really do appreciate you guys coming through. Make sure to go ahead and like, share, and if you guys are not subscribed, you guys already know what to do. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel itself. We really do appreciate it. And also, if you guys want to check out Funimation, we have a code where you can use Illuminaughty, and you can get a 14-day free trial, and also you get a discount on your first month afterwards by using code Illuminaughty. You can check it out in the YouTube comments as well too, on the comment section, if you want to check it out. So we really do appreciate it. This has been Data Dave, Ace of All Trades, and Jojo, and we out of here.